Ever wondered how to turn your garden into a buzzing haven for butterflies and bees? It's not as complicated as you might think. Gardens play a critical role in attracting and sustaining these essential pollinators. By simply planting certain flowers, you can dramatically increase the number of these beautiful creatures visiting your outdoor space. Not only does this make your garden more vibrant and lively, but it also contributes to the greater ecosystem. Stay tuned to discover the must-have flowers that are sure to attract these beautiful creatures to your garden. Flowers are more than just a spectacle of colors. They play an essential role in the survival of many species of butterflies and bees. When we think of flowers, we often admire their beauty, their fragrance, their variety. Yet, these delightful beings are the life-sustaining supermarkets for our fluttering friends. They offer nectar and pollen, the primary food sources for bees and butterflies. This nourishment keeps them buzzing and fluttering about, playing their part in the circle of life. But the relationship between flowers and pollinators isn't a one-way street. As these creatures move from bloom to bloom, they inadvertently carry pollen on their bodies, helping flowers reproduce. This symbiotic relationship, a dance of survival, is at the heart of every thriving garden and ecosystem. Flowers also offer shelter and even breeding grounds for these pollinators, making them essential havens in an often harsh world. Now, let's dive into some specific flowers that are particularly appealing to these pollinators. First on our list is the butterfly bush, a bona fide butterfly magnet. Imagine a plant so enchanting, so inviting, that it seems to cast a spell on butterflies, luring them from near and far. That's the butterfly bush for you. This plant, scientifically known as buddleia, is a powerhouse of nectar, making it irresistible to our fluttering friends. The butterfly bush is a fast-growing deciduous shrub that can reach heights of up to 8 feet. It sports long, arching branches adorned with clusters of vibrant, sweet-scented flowers. These blossoms can be a variety of colors, from deep purple and bright pink to pure white, creating a visual spectacle that's just as appealing to us as it is to butterflies. But it's not just about the aesthetics. The butterfly bush provides an abundant food source for adult butterflies with its copious amounts of nectar. The flower's unique shape, similar to a narrow cone, makes it easy for butterflies to access this nectar with their long proboscises. Growing a butterfly bush isn't a Herculean task. It thrives in full sunlight and prefers well-drained soil. It's a hardy plant that can survive in a range of climates, from chilly winters to scorching summers. Pruning in early spring promotes healthy growth and a more abundant bloom in the summer. It's important to note that while the butterfly bush is a magnet for adult butterflies, it doesn't support the life cycle of caterpillars, as they don't feed on this plant. Therefore, to create a butterfly-friendly garden, consider planting other native plants that caterpillars feed on, alongside your butterfly bush. In the grand scheme of things, attracting butterflies to your garden does more than just create a picturesque setting. It plays a significant role in conservation, as many butterfly species are on the decline. By providing them with a reliable food source and habitat, you're contributing to their survival. Planting a butterfly bush in your garden is a surefire way to attract a flutter of butterflies. Let's transform our gardens into butterfly havens, one butterfly bush at a time. Next up is the vibrant sunflower, a bee's best friend. Sunflowers, with their bright yellow petals and dark centers, are like a beacon of light that calls out to bees, attracting them from miles away. But it's not just their eye-catching appearance that makes them a favorite among bees. Sunflowers are rich in both pollen and nectar, the two primary food sources for bees. The center of a sunflower is essentially a buffet for bees, composed of hundreds of tiny individual flowers, each packed with delicious and nutritious pollen. This makes sunflowers a veritable feast for our buzzing friends. Furthermore, sunflowers bloom for a long period, from early summer to fall, providing bees with a consistent food source when many other flowers have finished blooming. This longevity, coupled with their high pollen and nectar content, makes sunflowers an invaluable resource for bees, helping them to thrive and continue their important work of pollination. Now you might be wondering, how can I grow sunflowers in my garden? Sunflowers are surprisingly easy to grow. They are resilient and adaptable, thriving in a wide range of soil types. All they really need is plenty of sunlight and a bit of water. Start by planting sunflower seeds directly into the ground in a sunny spot. They prefer loose, well-draining soil, but they're not too picky. Water them regularly, especially during dry spells, but be careful not to overwater. Sunflowers are drought-tolerant and can handle a bit of dryness. As they grow, they may need some support to keep them upright, especially the taller varieties. A simple stake should do the trick. Growing sunflowers is not just about adding a splash of color to your garden. It's about creating an environment that supports and nurtures these hard-working pollinators. And remember, a garden buzzing with bees is a healthy garden. With sunflowers in your garden, you can expect a buzz of bee activity. While the butterfly bush and sunflowers are fantastic, there are other flowers equally important in attracting butterflies and bees. Let's consider lavender, for instance. This aromatic beauty, with its rich purple hue, is a magnet for butterflies. Lavender's sweet nectar provides a delectable treat for these winged creatures, and its scent is intoxicating. But it's not just about the butterflies. Lavender is a hardy plant that thrives in well-drained soil and sunny conditions. So it's not only a great choice for attracting pollinators, but also a relatively easy plant to cultivate and care for. Next up, we have coneflowers. These native North American perennials are a favorite among bees, butterflies, and even birds. With their vibrant colors and large, daisy-like blooms, coneflowers are a sight to behold. They bloom from early summer to fall, providing a long-lasting source of nectar. And the good news? Coneflowers are highly adaptable and can thrive in various soil types. They're drought-tolerant too, making them a low-maintenance addition to your garden. And let's not forget zinnias. These bright and cheerful flowers are a must-have for any pollinator garden. Zinnias come in a variety of colors, and their single-layered varieties are especially attractive to bees and butterflies. They love the easy access to the flower's nectar. Zinnias prefer full sun and well-drained soil, and with their fast growth rate, you'll have a colorful display in no time. Each of these flowers brings something unique to the table. Whether it's lavender's intoxicating aroma, coneflower's resilience, or zinnia's vibrant colors, they all play a role in creating a diverse and welcoming environment for our pollinator friends. By adding these flowers to your garden, you're not only enhancing its aesthetic appeal, but also playing a crucial role in supporting local ecosystems. Because remember, a garden is not just a collection of beautiful plants. It's a habitat, a food source, and a sanctuary for many creatures. With these flowers in your arsenal, you're well equipped to create a pollinator-friendly garden. Let's take a moment to recap the key flowers we've discussed today. We started with the butterfly bush, a truly enchanting addition to any garden. With its bright, fragrant flowers and hardy nature, it's no wonder butterflies can't resist its allure. Remember, this isn't just about bringing beauty to your garden. Each time a butterfly lands on your butterfly bush, it's aiding in the pollination process, a crucial component of our ecosystem. Then we dove into the world of sunflowers, those sunny, towering giants that are a bee's best friend. Their large, nectar-rich heads are a veritable buffet for our buzzing buddies. Sunflowers are not just aesthetically pleasing, they're also hard-working, drawing in bees to facilitate pollination and contribute to a healthy, thriving garden ecosystem. But the world of pollinator-friendly flowers doesn't stop there. We also explored a variety of other essential blooms, each with their unique appeal. From the nectar-rich lavender, a magnet for bees, butterflies, and even hummingbirds, to the vibrant coneflowers that add a splash of color while attracting a variety of pollinators. And let's not forget the marigold, with its vivid hues and potent aroma that's irresistible to many pollinators. Each of these flowers brings something special to the table, not only enhancing the beauty of your garden, but also playing a vital role in supporting our pollinators. They are the unsung heroes, attracting butterflies and bees, facilitating pollination, and thereby playing a pivotal role in maintaining biodiversity and the health of our ecosystem. And while we've focused on these flowers, it's important to remember that variety is the spice of life, especially in a garden. Mixing different types of flowers can help attract a wider range of pollinators and ensure a more robust and resilient ecosystem. So don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for your garden. With these flowers, Not only will you have a beautiful garden, but you'll also be making a significant contribution to the survival and thriving of our essential pollinators. So why wait? Start planting today.